So for those of you who don't know me, I think I've met most of you, except for a couple of you. Welcome on board for end of week one, I guess. I'm Renee Herzing, and I'm president of the Herzing University System, and we also have our Herzing colleges in Canada. How do we see ourselves doing it? We've been talking about price, or what we really call the price of success model. But these didn't come from us sitting in a room cooking these up. We asked faculty to reflect on their work environments, and we asked career services to talk with employers and other people. And I know Brian was talking to clinical sites who have our students in medical areas and saying, what makes a great clinical student for you? What makes a great employee? What are you looking for? Scott has some data he'll show of what employers want, and there'll be things that are very similar to this. Employers want people who show up on time, who know how to dress, who know how to act, who are respectful to colleagues, who act in the utmost integrity because they represent the business, who express caring for each other. I was very struck by the Madison graduation by the CEO of a big technical company, TDS, standing up there. What does he hire employees for? Caring. Wow, IT and caring? Does that really go together? Just kidding. That's a technical. Is there any technical people here who can laugh about that? But I couldn't believe it in a technical area. He didn't say technical skills. He didn't say the best people this. He said caring. He wants people who care. And he meant about colleagues. He meant about customers, because if you're running any type of organization or business, you need to care about the customer. But what he meant with caring was caring enough about the organization to be proactive about things. And that's why we added the word engagement. All of these things are good, but if you don't do anything about it, you need to do something about it. That's where engagement comes in.
Thought patterns for high performance has been developed by the Pacific Institute. This course looks at our thoughts, habits, and beliefs to help us understand our own self-limiting actions. It reinforces the power of positive thinking and goal setting as a means to a more fulfilling life and achieving our full potential. The course material is also used in our student curriculum PD 121. If you interact with students, this course provides a framework for coaching those students through difficult situations and to help them see the future they dream about becoming a reality and achieving their full potential. Thought Patterns for High Performance is a 2-week course that incorporates video, threaded discussion, and exercises. You should expect to allocate 4 to 5 hours a week to complete this course. There is a participant manual that accompanies the course material. If you have yet to receive a participant manual, please email your instructor, Carol Emmel at cemmel@herzing.edu.
way, shape, or form. It is used in Homeland Security and NASA. It is used in athletics, Olympic athletes, professional athletes, collegiate athletes. University of Alabama played in the national championship game, started using the Pacific Institute 5 years ago. Nick Saban runs his players through the curriculum every year. So I just want to give you kind of a worldwide, law enforcement, corrections, all over the world. So I hope that when you go through the curriculum, and the students go through the curriculum, is they don't just look at it as, this is an academic curriculum, this is something I'm going in because I'm sitting in an academic class. That I hope they see it as, this is one of the top professional development programs in the world. And why would companies like Coca-Cola and Caterpillar and Verizon, why would they think that this would be something that could be beneficial to their employees? And why would they? So that's what I hope that you see in this as you go through it. And once again, personal, professional, organizational, and at the other time, the whole idea of the core competencies. And I love this, is that we're starting to get catchphrases and things people are adding post-its to it. Is as you go through this, how does it apply to the core competencies? Okay, so here's what I want to show you is that we're going to go through start the curriculum. Now, if you see it there, there's 15 units in the video-based curriculum. We're not going to cover all 15, but by the time you walk out of here tomorrow, we'll have gone through the content of all 15. So I'm kind of filling in blanks along the way, but you have the materials obviously in front of you. But we're going to hit certain units as we go through it. But we are going to start with the first unit. I just want to show you how these materials are set up and why. So if you look on page 1, you see the overview and the objectives for Unit 1. If you flip over onto pages 2 and 3, what you will see is in 2 and 3 is you have the key concepts down the left-hand side, but then you have blank space. In other words, that is there for you to take any notes during our discussion, any notes during the videos themselves, but anything that you have, please capture. And not only that, in some units there's a diagram that Lou will be referring to. And in that diagram, if that's the case, you may want it'll already be superimposed on the page. If you flip over onto the next page, you will see that there are reflective questions. And as soon as the unit is over, you'll hear me say, hey, please flip to the reflective questions at the end of the unit and jot down your thoughts. Okay, because obviously reflection is application. It's not just hearing content, but it's applying the content in terms of questions and what does it mean. Those questions will always be on 3 different areas: personal, professional, and organizational. So it's asking you to think of the content in terms of all 3 contexts. And then you'll see the unit has been transcribed. So as we're going through the video, if your learning style is to follow along, by all means do that. The materials are set up to hopefully appease audio, visual, kinesthetic, or tactile learners. If you want to watch and listen, if you want to follow along, if you want to take notes, whatever it is that best fits your style, by all means, please apply that. Okay, so that's why they're set up there. But obviously, this is your manual. This goes home with you. Nobody takes it back. So therefore, I hope that you use it and keep your thoughts going throughout.
Dr. Scott Fitzgibbon is the founder of Fitzgibbon and Associate Incorporated, a training and consulting organization that focuses on personal, professional, and institutional growth and effectiveness. Dr. Fitzgibbon has been involved in career education since 1991 with a wide-ranging experience in academics, admissions, student services, and career services. He has taught thousands of employees and students to apply behavioral understanding to teaching, learning, teamwork, customer service, and sales. Dr. Fitzgibbon has been a master facilitator of the Pacific Institute Thought Patterns for High Performance for a Successful Career curriculum since 1995.